Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Special campaign for COVID-19 appropriate behaviour to be launched tomorrow in the country. HSSLC examination to begin tomorrow. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio extends best wishes to all the students. Ministry of Education directs state boards to administer an aptitude test for students of classes 9 and 10. And leader of opposition T.R Zeliang says the merciless massacre of 3 innocent lives at Lamhainamdi Village is a challenge to the Nagas. As the number of COVID cases are on the rise again, we appeal to our listeners not to lower the guard, follow all the precautions, and all those above 45 years to get vaccinated without any hesitation. Stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, focus on hand and face hygiene, and maintain a distance of 2 yards for social distancing. Now the news in detail. A special campaign for COVID-19 appropriate behaviour will be launched tomorrow. It will emphasize on 100% mask usage, personal hygiene and sanitation at public places, workplaces and health facilities. The special campaign will be organized till 14th of this month. In the high-level meeting chaired by Prime Minister Narendra Modi yesterday, Modi emphasized that awareness of community and its involvement is paramount for sustainable COVID-19 management. In a presentation made during the meeting, it was highlighted that there is an alarming rate of growth of COVID-19 cases and deaths in the country. It was emphasized that some of the main reasons for the rapid rise in cases could be attributed to the severe decline in compliance of COVID-appropriate behavior, primarily in terms of use of masks and maintaining 2 gaj ki duri. HSSLC examination 2021 will commence tomorrow, wherein a total of 16,835 candidates will be appearing the higher secondary school living certificate. It will be conducted in 96 provisional examination centres across the state. Out of 16,835 candidates enrolled for HSSLC examination, 8,194 are boys and 8,641 are girls. Meanwhile, HSSLC examination 2021 begins from 7th of April. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio has extended best wishes to all the students who will be sitting for HSLC and HSSLC examinations. In a tweet, Rio conveyed to students to remain focused, confident, and give their best. Chief Minister Rio wished them good health and expressed hope that the students will excel in their exams. Nagaland Board of School Education (NBSE) has informed all heads of registered institutions that the Ministry of Education has directed state boards to administer an aptitude test for students of classes 9 and 10. This aptitude test, titled Try and Measure Aptitude and Natural Abilities, developed by National Council of Educational Research and Training (NCERT) and Central Board of Secondary Education, aims to support students in making choices regarding educational and vocational courses as well as career-related decisions and enable stakeholders to know aptitude of students of classes 9 and 10. Schools are directed to submit reports about the students who have taken the test in the prescribed format and furnished to NCERT at damanna.ncert@cret.nic.in. NBSA further requested all heads of registered institutions to administer this test for the students of classes 9 and 10 in the interest of the students. Leader of opposition T.R Zeliang said the merciless and inhuman massacre of the 3 innocent lives at Lamhainamdi Village is a challenge to the Nagas as well as the district administration and security personnel of Peren district. Paying homage today at the burial ground of the 3 innocent lost lives, Zeliang called upon the gathering, regardless of their political affiliations and denominations, to come forward and work unitedly with the administration and police personnel to ensure that the culprits are arrested at the earliest. He expressed confidence that the culprits will be given stringent punishment while expressing pain and grief with the 3 bereaved families. Zeliang encouraged the people to retrospect on the history of the village, strongly uphold their rights and stand for it. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on our YouTube channel, AIR News Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra will interact with students, teachers and parents in this year's Pariksha Pe Charcha at 7 p.m. on 7th April. This will be a first edition of this mega event, which will be held in virtual mode due to restrictions posed by COVID-19 pandemic. During the program, Prime Minister will share ideas and suggestions to prepare and appear in exams without taking any stress. In a tweet today, Modi said, memorable discussion will be held with exam warriors, parents and teachers in a new format, having several interesting questions on a wide range of subjects. Terming Pariksha Pe Charcha close to his heart, Modi said that through this event he can find out what a young mind think. Modi said he wants to help the students in overcoming stress related to exam as a family member. In this event, Prime Minister will hold a brainstorming session with school students, teachers and parents and respond to questions related to stress in examination. Questions were invited through my GOV platform and selected questions will be featured in the program. Government has introduced an ordinance for a pre-packaged insolvency resolution process for pandemic-hit micro, small and medium enterprises, MSMEs, which will be completed within 120 days. MSMEs are critical for India's economy as they contribute significantly to its gross domestic product and provide employment to a sizable population. It is considered necessary to urgently address the specific requirements of MSMEs relating to resolution of their insolvency due to the unique nature of the businesses and simpler corporate structures, the government ordinance said. It added that the pre-pack will act as an efficient alternative insolvency resolution process for corporate persons classified as MSMEs under Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. It will also ensure quicker, cost-effective and value-maximizing outcomes for all the stakeholders in a manner which is least disruptive to the continuity of their businesses. National Maritime Day is being observed today. Union Environment Minister Prakash Javadekar congratulated all naval officers and sailors and greeted them for their contribution. In a tweet, Javadekar said, government is committed for protection of marine environment. It is on this day in 1919 when Indian shipping embarked on its maiden voyage as India's first merchant vessel, the SS Loyalty, journeyed from Mumbai to London. The number of vessels in the Indian shipping register has increased from a paltry 59 in the year 1947 to an impressive 1,392 ships in 2019, with the gross tonnage rising commensurately to over 12 million GRT. Nagaland reported 2 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 today, one each from Dimapur and Tuensang. The total cases have gone up to 12,365, while recovered cases remained at 11,980. With the addition of today's new cases, the active cases have gone up to 136. The 13th Open Naga Wrestling Championship 2021 is scheduled for 9th April at Kohima local ground. The event will be organized by Nagaland Wrestling Association and hosted by Chagasang Wrestling Association. Chagasang Christian Revival Churches Youth Association will be managing the event in aid of their Golden Jubilee. Minister for Planning and Coordination and Parliamentary Affairs Nipa Grono will be the special guest, while Advisor for Youth Resources and Sports Zalin Nika will be the inaugural guest for the event. In both the above 80 kilogram and below 80 kilogram categories, the winners will be awarded 50,000 rupees, while the ultimate championship will be awarded with 1,70,000 rupees. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Special campaign for COVID-19 appropriate behaviour to be launched tomorrow in the country. HSSLC examination to begin tomorrow. Chief Minister Neiphiu Rio extends best wishes to all the students. Ministry of Education directs state boards to administer an aptitude test for students of classes 9 and 10. And leader of opposition T.R Zeliang says the merciless massacre of 3 innocent lives at Lamhainamdi Village is a challenge to the Nagas. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.